First day of the novena to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. We shall reflect on the history and the promises of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. The devotion to the Sacred Heart consists in veneration of the very heart of God. This devotion has existed from the early days of the Church when Christians meditated on the purest heart of Jesus. This devotion was spread by Saint Margaret Mary Alacoque, who had vision of the Lord on June 16, 1675, in which she saw his heart surrounded by flames of love, crowned with thorns and pierced with an open wound from which blood flowed. Jesus said to her, "Behold, this heart which has so loved men that he spared nothing, even to exhausting and consuming itself, in order to testify its love. In return, I see in greater part only ingratitude by their irreverence and sacrileges, and by their coldness and contempt they have for me in the sacrament of love. For this reason, the devotion to the Sacred Heart of Jesus consists of two essential elements. First, love in return for his great love for us, and second, reparation for the many offenses committed against him, especially the Eucharist." Margaret Mary obeyed Jesus and shared his messages with her confessor, Father Claude, who supported her and helped her write them down. He also gave her 12 promises for those who honor his Sacred Heart. First, I will give all the graces necessary. Second, I will give peace in their families. Third, I will bless where an image of my heart is honored. Fourth, I will console. Fifth, he will be their refuge, especially at the hour of death. Sixth, I will bless their undertakings. Seventh, sinners shall find in my heart a boundless ocean of mercy. Eighth, tepid souls shall become fervent. Ninth, fervent souls shall rise to great perfection. 10th, priests can have the power to touch hardest heart. 11th, those who propagate this devotion shall have their names written in my heart. Finally, I will give the final penitents. They shall not die in my displeasure, nor without their last sacraments. Dear sisters, in Jesus, the fullness of truth is revealed. In Jesus, the fullness of life is revealed. In Jesus, the fullness of love is revealed. I believe, is not Jesus a crazy lover who takes any humiliating step to prove his love for us? Let us then make every effort to reflect on the unreflected and rise to that state of life where God would find us worthy to reveal Jesus in our time. Thus we may be able to partake in the promises of Christ. Sacred Heart of Jesus, make our hearts like yours. Amen.